Alright, and we're back up. Hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host, Bardic Knowledge, and we're continuing our adventure with E.V.O. Search for Eden. I did, as I said, a bunch of grinding off screen, though I did not quite do what I had originally planned to do, which was to grind up all the E.V.O. points I would need to reach my final form. And then start the stream with saying, okay, here's what I usually evolve into and do every step, because I actually had to incrementally evolve every step along the way in order to actually get to the point where I'm at now. So I'll pop back into this area, which I accidentally cleared while I was grinding, and have a good look at me. I have become bipedal with an eagle's head. And that looks like my tags got mixed up again. Let me fix that. Don't know why it does that. I have my tags set for a very specific thing. And then when I start the stream, oh no, they're not working properly anymore. But anyways, I've got really high jump, and I've got a long neck and a bipedal body. Makes me a strange dinosaur the height of a brontosaurus. Or as it's called in the E.V.O menu, a brosaurus. So the interesting thing about the long... dang it. About the long neck thing is you can see how the meat hovers up. Oh, I missed that one, but I bite down so I can't normally get anything, but because of the only eat button, I can, and that's why that feature was implemented. Sneezy kitty in the background. So anyway, now that I'm doing much better, my next two evolutions, well, three I think actually, require that I have about 5,000 E.V.O each. The Presaro, that's these guys, they do a honk that's damaging, we shall say. So that's something else actually, is the highest level body you cannot use if you have the bipedalness that I do. And if you're wondering about my pronunciation, it's because I watch a lot of British programming. Yeah, you can hear that in the background is these guys. Yeah, I can't eat anything on the ground anymore. I'm too tall for that. But something I forgot to mention before, I believe, is it is at this point in the series, or in the game, rather, sorry, that you no longer have to worry about the or losing all of your evolution when you go to the next area. Oh, good, I can delete that stuff. Because any further evolution is solely how you spend your points. Okay. And there's 3 or 4, depending on what you do, different paths that you can evolve into from here. You can stay dinosaur, or you can do a side quest and become bird, or you can go through, well no, yeah, you can go through a specific evolution into a mammal, And then from the mammal form, you can choose another very specific evolutionary path to become a human. And there's actually a hidden evolution there that turns you from a. You do not like slime? What an insolent Styracosaurus child. Stop it. I don't like it. Ah, reptiles are coming. Run. Help me. I can jump better than a frog. But yeah, a hidden evolution that is mermaid. So you can turn into a merfolk. It is specifically mermaid, actually, from what I remember reading. But you have to be going human before you go merfolk. I believe this was where the mom was. Yep, because we have to come back here and say, hey, guess what? The reptile helped me when I was in trouble. I forgot to thank him for his help. Well, if you meet the reptile, tell him about the legend. One day a dinosaur climbed to the top of Mount Brave. At the top, he was given the chance to become a new creature. If he took the chance, he would give up most of his capabilities. He decided after much hesitation to make the change. He was admired by all for the courage he had shown by changing into a new body. This body had capabilities which no other creature had. He changed his name to Pteranodon, and left for a new world. So yeah, the whole thing at Mount Brave is you get to turn into a bird. The thing that I had mentioned just a few moments ago. Which, I'm not sure whether I'll go for bird or human or what at this point. Oh. Ribbit. Is it you who scared my children? Well, you must not know. We are the prime frog family. Even reptiles fear us. I will teach you a lesson. Attack, my children, attack. And as disturbing as that particular image is, it is entirely something in the natural world. There is, in fact, a species of frog that puffs children up out of its back. Ah, great. I gotta evolve myself a little bit to deal with all the damage I'm taking. Easiest thing to evolve, let's give myself a muzzle horn. Dang it. Concentration. And I don't actually have the E.V.O to heal up again. If I'd managed to get rid of her before she started spawning, I probably would have won that. But I need to beat the Prime Frog before I can turn into a bird, if that's what I choose to do. There's that lack of invincibility frames kicking me in the face again. It's probably the worst design flaw of this entire game. Said it before, and I'll keep saying it, because it is. Darn it. Because while I was grinding... Yep, it's happened again. There we go. Got out of it. While I was grinding, as I was about to say, I got caught in an infinite loop of damage from two, of the headbutt guys. Just constantly... They weren't even headbutting me. They were just standing in place, and I couldn't get past them. I couldn't get out because I kept flinching every time as I just stood there. So as I'm standing there, I just ow, 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 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dead. Yes. I also learned of something special. Okay, not there. But you can do a charge attack without a horn. Huh. Yeah, that's the way. There we go. I had to use the charge attack. And things are lagging because of all the... No, don't... Ah. Stupid lag. Oh well, let's continue on our way. Domain of the Tritops. Yeah, the damage you do from jumping is actually just half of what you do for charging. So the strongest attack that you've got in the game is a charge attack. Come on. Come on. Ooh, good. Yes, very good. And once again, we get that strange phenomenon in this area where just walking into the water, you don't know how to swim. You instead evolve into a swimming version of what you were. This even happens if you do in fact become a human. Your feet turn into fins. Been long enough that I've actually forgotten how traversing the water is supposed to work. I don't need to jump, I just use the D-pad. You're worth a decent amount. bunch of you guys. There. That was actually something I kind of discovered by accident, is the ability to bend your neck down. And once you're out of the water, you evolve again. It just... bizarre. So if I go any further from here, I will become bird. Nom nom nom. So, that's the question. Do I go for the bird, or do I go for something else? I wonder. Let's do a quick search for E.V.O. Search for Eden, mammal. Ah, okay, so I can't become a mammal from dinosaur, but if I turn into a bird, which I probably will in that case, then, or even if I turn into a bird, rather, when I go to the next era, I have the choice of either remaining dinosaur or becoming a mammal. Or staying dinosaur, becoming... great. Screw it. Charge attack. So glad I discovered that that was a thing. Yay! Food. The Mount Brave is actually not as tall as it seems. Hey there, reptile. Here's the entrance to the Sky World. Try jumping into it without hesitating. But if something goes wrong in there, remember it was your choice. So, celebration for your bravery, you evolve birds. So now, I am a bird. And I've lost all my E.V.O again. Well, at least with very little knockback, it's not going to be going much of anywhere. Wow, this is going to take forever. So yeah, now I have the Pitsaurus jaws, when before I had the Bonacos jaws. So I've got to deal with re-evolving all the stuff that I had before. I'm faster than you. But I'm just going to leave so I can go somewhere else and do better. I wonder... Yeah, because I think you can only reach this area if you are bird. Mount Hidden Mammals. Time will come for us, Chew. Oh, enemies are coming. Well, time's not coming for you anymore. Got eaten by the first bird. I guess that's just an Easter egg. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot I can be doing here. So anyway, I was headed back this way so I could start grinding again. So now I kind of want to use the crystal, even though I said I wasn't going to. Would probably speed things up, actually. You know what, screw it, this isn't a challenge run. I probably should have waited for a better place to do this. I'm guessing... Oh nope, I left the area and I still have the evolution. Yep, I'm still an amphibian on the world map, too. So I can use that by going here. Or not. Not here. Great. Well, I wasted that. I should have gone to the Stego domain. But... 360... No, I need... Oh, yeah, the Pteranodon's jaws could do it. I believe that boosts my damage enough that I can take on the headbutt guys without much issue. Well, I basically failed to do anything with that crystal. Do they? Nope, they don't give the warning anymore. Haha. They can eat in the air. No. Stun lock. That's interesting. Dang it. Stop being directly underneath me. I wonder. No, probably not. I was just thinking if I went to the Brontosauri, and since I can fly now, they wouldn't pose as big a challenge to me, except that they would. Let's see. Not the neck. 500 to boost my body. This back of head, also a 500 thing. Then I could do my tail. Or a dorsal fin. But I kinda wanna wait until I could get some decent jaws on this thing. I kinda wish I'd made note of how long it took me to grind what I had. I don't think it was terribly long, though. Come on. There, I'm over 500. Yeah, we'll go for the Famsis jaws. And this music is terrible. Okay. Now we're a proper bird of prey. I kind of feel like hitting mute on the game audio and just playing something on my computer. You know what, I think I will. Because I cannot stand that over and over and over. Maybe not on my computer. We'll play something off of my phone and hope it comes through okay. Oh, of course. My speaker out in my car apparently decided it was time to hook itself up to my phone without me even having gone outside the house today. Turn that down a little. There. So now we can listen to some good music while I fly about grinding. This here is the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night soundtrack by a few different composers, that's the word I wanted, but specifically the majority of them are done by Michiru Yamane, who is best known in that regard for composing the soundtrack for Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is why getting her in to do the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night soundtrack was part of the Kickstarter backer stuff. I find it interesting that they don't seem to attack me if I'm flying. Yeah, first thing that I'm going to be evolving on this is getting those jaws back up to where back up to the strength they were, at least. Oop, missed me. Which that's gonna take me a while. So it is a thing of note that this game came out late 90s, I think. Maybe it was mid-90s. So a lot of the dinosaur stuff in it is woefully out of date. I think I'll keep going to 1,000, and then I'll try my fangs against the Brosaurusi. And apparently I have to do more than 1 damage to I have to take more than 1 damage to be knocked out of the sky. I've kind of looked like a cartoon villain with this face. And I mean in-game. Because I look like a live-action villain with this face. I joke. Though if you count the master, then I do bear something of a resemblance, but not much of one. Probably a bit more to Anthony Ainley than to Roger Delgado. Though Delgado is my favorite master. Come on. Almost to 1,000. Okay, why didn't you go to sleep? That's just very inconsiderate of you. Ten more. There. So now... long-tailed bird's jaws. What a curious name. How much do I do? 4 damage. Well, let's try our luck against the Brosauri. Isn't there something to do with that wandering cloud? I think there was. Yeah, it's about what I expected. I wonder. Yeesh. Okay, so, I am not up to snuff for fighting those guys. However, while it did take a long time, I could try fighting the Pteranodons again. Let's try these guys. Oh yeah, they don't deal too much damage. And they give a lot more E.V.O than anything else I've been facing off against. There we go. Okay, so they've got 10 HP. Good to know. Come on. Didn't close in fast enough. Yeah, once I'm done grinding, I'll probably switch back to the game's audio instead of my phone soundtrack. But that's probably going to be a while. There we go, I'm getting the hang of doing that again. Let's lower how much damage I take. Ooh, yay. Glowing meat. Wasn't quite as much as I thought it would be. Okay, so I got knocked out of the sky despite only taking... I say the sky, but I've been hugging the ground. Despite only taking 1 damage twice. I think I might be able to handle myself against the Pteranodons now. And since those guys give 100, we'll just get one more of these guys. So I can do another evolution. Which one though? Let's do the tail. Since that increases my speed. At least I think it increases my speed. But anyway, moving on. There we go. What would it be like if I gave myself a shorter neck? Considering all the striking distance I get from the long neck here. There we go. So I suppose that is a bit of a double-edged sword, the stun lock thing, because you can do it to them as well. It's just, it's much easier for the enemy to stun lock you than it is for you to stun lock the enemy. Since just making contact with them hurts you, whereas you have to be attacking them. I think I'll just keep grinding until I get to the jaws I had before again. Or maybe even further. I'll grind my ways up to the ultimate jaws. So don't let me down, Bruce. I have to leave the area and come back in again. That's what it looks like. Get down here so I can devour you. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know why I get knocked out of the air sometimes, but not others. It's a mystery. Oh, so you respawn this time. Okay, so I'm up to 1,000 now, which I could use to just upgrade something else, but nope. I think I'm not going to go all the way up to the Tyrosaur draw at this time. I'll just go to the ones that I had at the start of the episode. Start of the stream, whatever. Who get down here? There we go. Yes, there's 8-bit music in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Because there's a specific corridor you can enter where things go 8-bit for a while. I do kind of wish I had those videos up on the main channel at YouTube, but they are currently in the care of my partner of the channel, because he wants to edit in, or edit out some stuff, edit in some stuff, and ultimately I decided to let him do that, but continue on with making videos anyway, because I didn't want to just leave my main channel at 5 episodes, or 10 episodes I think it was. There, back up to 8 damage. And that'll speed things along tremendously. I wonder how much critical meat gives for these guys. Interesting, you go above the cloud and there's no, it's no longer nighttime. Not that nighttime seems to have much effect in this area, because these guys don't fall asleep. Shadows. Sorry about that. What a strange bird. Still only 10 or 8 damage. I was hoping it would go up a little bit. But anyway. Like I said, I'm gonna move on. And maybe there's places on this other side that give better experience. I think there was something up with the cloud, but I don't remember what. Aha! I was right. I think actually there's a crystal up here? But there's also some plot point-ish stuff as well. Apologies for all the flashing. Oh wait. I've moved on with things, so I better return the game audio. I do not remember the layout of this cloud maze, because it's been a long time since I played this. But I'm pretty sure there is at least a crystal somewhere in here. As well as a couple of other interesting things. Actually, yeah, let's do a search on that front. There. So, E.V.O. Cloud Maze. Okay, there we are. Oh, there's two things to be had in here. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure where I am at the moment in this thing. Okay, here's an intersection with a short passage. That's not even really a passage. So then this goes up a long way. There's another short bit. Aha, dead end. So I am probably... Okay, so I've got a short passage here with two ends. Oh, did I really make it over to that? In my blind wanderings, I guess I did. River of Asteroid. Yes, there's some very specific things that you get here. And there's randomly a ton of debris with stuff on it up here. But, there's some things to be found in this area. If I can find them. I'm pretty sure they're up here somewhere. Come on. Pretty sure I'm not in an infinite loop. Be easier to tell if I were down near the ground. Or rather, down near the cloud. Oh, don't tell me I was right. I was right near the end of things. Aha. Don't bother me now. I'm in the process of receiving more power for my brain. And we don't see him again. But this blue crystal. Bam! That's what I wanted to see. Best Jaws. As good a body as I can. And then the horn back of the head. And the best dorsal fin. And I am much better off than I was before. There's still a few things that I need to pick up here, apparently. Well, one thing specifically. Which I think I can find up here. Above the mysterious asteroid belt in low Earth orbit. Which, again, doesn't make a bit of sense. If there's a thing. An asteroid field is approaching. If it hits, the world beneath would be severely damaged. It'll be alright. Let's fly back here so that you don't fall out of the world and oh, look at that damage. A red crystal, which transforms you into something. And according to this map that I've got up, each crystal, it has a specific creature to it, rather than a, what you happen to be evolved as. So like if I were somehow an amphibian up here, and I got this red crystal, I'd still turn into Orlock. At least that's all I can think of to call it. Let's see if I can find... while I'm Orlock still. Okay, so now I can transform into things again, or into stuff that I've been. And you know what? I'm gonna save Orlock. There, and then I can turn back into Orlock whenever I want. So, one last thing to get in the cave. Or, not the cave, in the maze. So I've got to go back to the flashy land. Unless this takes me right back out of the cloud, which is possible. Yep, it did. Does it move? Nope. Which means I can go back in and get this thing. A couple of this thing, actually. If I fly straight up to the first intersection... going as fast as my wings can carry me. And then to the left, I find a green crystal. And then I go right. Up again. And then purely to the right. And this will net me another red crystal. to a much better form than Orlok. And we'll see if I can get out of the cloud maze with the form still intact, or if I fade, or if it switches back before. So we turn into Draco. Now let's dash. Yeah, that's a bit faster. But I don't know if it'll be faster enough. Gravity will help, maybe. Yeah, I made it out. So now I'm a dragon. Rawr. Hop on in. Should have done this before I tried to make my way out, but... Ha, what a stupid creature. It has been a long time since we've seen a daredevil. Let us howl to inform the other Pronosaurs that a stupid creature is approaching. Because it's saying that because I went and became a bird folk when, and I'm actually not sure what they say if you haven't transformed into a bird folk, or dragon in this case, because I've almost always done it. Ooh, yeah, these guys are worth a lot of E.V.O. And I can't get that guy's meat, but let's see what's in the next area. Because if they're worth even more, then I'm going to farm them. So I think it's one more area beyond this one is the end of the world. Oh, what a creature to come here. Tattersaurus will be upset unless we defeat it. Let's go. They're only worth 200 as well. And then I've got to devolve back. Now, let's see, with my 1500 there... We'll take 3,000. I'll take 5,000 because I do want to put horns on this form. So yeah, I still got it. So I can farm these guys, which I think are supposed to be like allosaurs. But the phonetics of translating something from Japanese doesn't work so well sometimes, and vice versa. That's why we've got the trope English. Right tail. That's the one that takes 3,000. Horns take, excuse me, 5,000. So I actually need 8,000 to get the full body that I'm looking for. I wonder. Okay. Yee! That is far too rapid an attack pattern. There, now I'm fully healed again. Oh, they do sleep. In fact, they snore, apparently. $3,000! Proper tail. And now I've got some decent speed. No. Stun. It's a good thing death is a slap on the wrist. But I don't need to do much. I don't really need to grind because I don't need the horns. They'll just tie together the whole aesthetic. So I'm just gonna fly over their heads. Because they can't reach me up here. So the question becomes, do I go mammalian or do I stick with the dinosaur or with the dino bird? The mane of Tyrannosaurus. I guess I will have to believe you are actually here. We are the Tyrannosaurus. In this world, we are the strongest creature to receive power from the crystal. Defeating you will be as easy as lifting a baby. But you seem to have promise. Well, will you join us in ruling the world? Now here's an interesting thing about how E.V.O handles... It has like 3 things where this happens. And you can say yes. Don't you want to reconsider? I've made my decision. Well, well. And what it does is it shows you what would happen if you picked that decision. You've decided to become a follower of the Tyrannosaurus. We shall take a look at your future. No one will go against you anymore. You can continue to eat them all. Thousands of years have passed, and then... What is that? Something is falling. Please help. This is the way of the dinosaurs. Once prosperous, were annihilated. Now we can only see them as fossils. Of course, you would be a fossil and exhibited in a museum. So that's it. If you decide to become the follower of the Tyrannosaurus, you become a fossil. The only way to continue is to not submit. It looks like he's constantly looking back. This face. Oh hey, another green crystal. Since I think there's an alpha tyrannosaur in here as the boss of the area. Oh nope, I gotta kill a bunch of them and then the boss one shows up. That's right. But this will at least help me on the path to getting my horns. These are the guys that are too angry to sleep. I mean, this music is simplistic even for SNES era. Alright, let's try this again. You know, I'm fairly sure that the muscles and bone structure of a Tyrannosaurus, which is what these guys obviously are supposed to be, is not very conducive to jumping like these guys do. Much like you never really see an elephant jump. Megafauna like this, just... they wouldn't have the capacity for it. They're too heavy for their muscles to do more than hold them up and walk. lost that bit of meat. So glad I learned about the charges. Why is my HP so low? Didn't think I took that much damage. That's right, the cheapest thing to evolve in this form is in fact your neck. But even cheaper transforming. Now I believe having multiple green crystals, of which I now have eaten 3, effectively stack, but I'm not 100% on that. Or not stack, but using one doesn't use up all of them. Ah. The river of asteroids is breaking apart. It's about to fall to the ground. A great number of rocks are dropping. Hurry up and get out of here. Oh, I don't even get a choice. I mean, I expected I'd have to fly all the way to the end. But that certainly happened quickly for, after joining them it takes thousands of years, but this time it's like, oh no, it's happening right now. Which kind of makes sense, since Tyrannosaurus Rex is from the Cretaceous period, which was the last age of the dinosaurs. You barely escaped. However, at that time, the world of dinosaurs was destroyed. Well, that's life. All things end, but life goes on. The sequence is a little over... Oh, that's right, because it's supposed to... At the very end, you see the mom and child... Well, a couple of children there. Yep, right there. That you helped out near the start of the era. Like, oh no, they've died too, but barely had any emotional investment in those characters, so... What has happened? The dust caused from the asteroids created a very dense cloud blocking out all of the sun's light. The temperature in the land was dropping. Many of the dinosaurs could not bear the cold weather and passed away. This is a sad incident referred to as the extinction of the dinosaurs. It will be talked about for generations to come. Now, I believe that it's not been proven that a meteor/asteroid drop is what caused the Ice Age and extinction of the dinosaurs, but it is so far the best theory available. From now on, a new life form called mammal will be born. You have the chance to become one. Chapter 4, the Ice Age. Well, the question is, do I become a mammal? Because I don't know if I want to. I kind of like being a dragon. So, evolution is slowing down in this age. Somehow. Reptiles change very little and they will have few enemies. You must be careful. Evolution is slow among the mammals. You will struggle against strong enemies. Someday you may evolve into a creature known as a human being. So that was all sorts of not helpful. And for some reason here you have to go along each of these caves instead of heading straight for that odd natural staircase. The Cave of Judgment. The place where we get to choose. We are very happy living without fear of our enemies, although we have weak bodies. Sirocosaurus family over there has something to tell you. And now I turn back into Dracavolt. I was told by Gaia to give you the power to become a mammal. I was also ordered to check if you deserve to become a mammal. In order to make you a mammal, we have to use some of our spirit power called hope from our people who have been defeated. I must judge you. Congratulations! You deserve to become a mammal! You will not be able to return to the form you're in now if you decide to become a mammal. How will you choose? So, this is the big decision. Do I go mammal? Which, I do like one of the forms I can take as mammal. Or do I remain bird? Which I think I'll lose all my EVO points if I do evolve into mammal. And I can't say, wait, let me do something first. Because I didn't save this form. Oh well. You know what? Just to show it off, I will evolve to mammal. And there, I start out as a lion rat. Basically. And yep, I have no EVO. So then the next question is, do I become a human? Or do I remain a, just a mammal? And I think I will wait and become a human at the end game, but I will otherwise be a, just a mammal otherwise. That sounds good to me. Should hurry. Cave of Delta Diem. Because that's also something mechanical in this, is if you are a dinosaur or a bird, then you will slip on the ice, but as a mammal you've got pads on your paws, and so you don't slip on the ice. Rumor from the Deltadium. I'm afraid there are dinosaurs still alive. They will not be able to withstand the cold. They will perish soon. I would be more interested in the white two-legged creature living in the West Continent. They're defeating the mammals trying to evolve. I'm so scared. I guess after that first attribute, they don't tell you who anyone is while they're talking. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, that's something else of curiosity, is the meats don't float down, they only float up. So if you kill something on a high ledge and fall below it, then that meat is basically gone for good. Let's see, I don't really need to evolve anything at this time. But you know what, everything's kind of cheaper. Yes, this Ramathecus-shaped body is the first step to becoming a human. And in order to actually do that, you have to have a specific set of body and jaw. Which I do know what that combination is. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna eat a couple more of these guys and then move on. Just enough to get me up to 150. There. Oh. Apparently, I can't go out the back of the cave. Alrighty then. Next area on the list. The stairway. The door to Mount Snow, rather. So, climb this stairway to heaven. There might have been something down below now that I think on it. Let's find out by going back in. So one of the neat touches that they've got in this game is as you progress through time, the landmass that you traverse does slowly start to turn into the land masses that we are familiar with today. Oh, Temple Ixtega. Still just as annoying as ever. I'm gonna go back in. Oh no, I'm just gonna continue. I'm just going to continue. The main Paramus, which I'm guessing is these squirrel folk, who jump real high. Booyaka. And that's all that was. That is something to say for this game, is all the actual levels tend to be really short. Domain of Prime Bird. Who is a bit of a jerk. Yeah, eat the bird. Now for some proper platforming. If I don't make all these jumps, then I die. Go with the cat-like jaws. Oops. That's better. Or maybe I don't die. Maybe I just get kicked out of the level. Still. You know what? Let's try... Okay, so the green crystals do not stack. Good to know. Well, at least this way I start over with full HP. Alright. Managed to do that without taking any damage. Whoops. There we go. Oh, I don't get its meat. Come on. Wasn't I just talking about how nice it was that their levels are short? So I think when it comes to this particular level, I don't think you're supposed to actually fight the birds. I think you're just supposed to try and avoid them. I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to do an evolution. Put on a mane. Yeah, there we go. I should have done that ages ago. If only I knew where that shirt disappeared to. Just an idea I had. Somewhat inspired by the username of someone who was on 2 streams ago. Oh sure, he can attack through walls. That is adorable. But yeah, since I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish this, okay. Finish this game, this stream, either. Old, like, prehistoric pigs. Good source of food. Get back here. Oh, I have been discovered. We survived with much difficulty. Leave us alone. And nope, we can't. I was just wondering, or thinking that perhaps I could just walk through them, but apparently not. Hee hee hee. Sneak attacks. Yeah. Come here, bud. My kitty. I love my kitty. There. Now he's on camera. I don't really do much with this particular body. Ooh, interesting. Most of the time. Let's see. Swap to the rabbit-shaped body. Can't hurt me up here, apparently. Yeah. Oh, this is another way through the mountain entirely. That's neat. Uh-oh. That is not what I meant to happen. Oh well. Yeah, you're not quite loud enough. Oh, I can do it. The Ramatheka-shaped body. I thought I needed the rabbit head rather than the cat head. Better back up, bud. Ah. I'm gonna get down now. You're gonna be majestic for everybody. Oh, I have been discovered. We survived with much difficulty. Leave us alone. And you can't. Well, I think you can if you, like, just jump over them. But it's really hard to do that, and I want all the E.V.O points I can. But I think if you do let them be... Leave that be. If you do leave the guys alone that say, leave us alone, then they give you a tip for something later, I think. Let's see. There he goes. Very hard to time that. Because yeah, you can already see Europe and Africa and Australia, and they're all real close together. Oh, the Yeti are coming. What? Oh, my mistake. I feel better now. Home. That was it, just home. I don't think I can go that way until I get better. So let's munch on some Brontosauri. Although, let's see. Because the Fierce Jaws are my usual favorite, rather than the Rhinoceros Jaws. Actually, I wonder. Because I'll be able to evolve it back. See if this helps with the, Yep, it does. Sorry. So now we're back to this. Let's go back to this. Unnecessarily tense music. I think I'm going to actually evolve the body before I evolve my jaws any further. I actually just went cross-eyed a bit there because I wasn't... Because I was just spacing out, so my eyes just gonna... Kind of just want to enjoy this music. Alright, a little bit more and I can... Actually, I can fully upgrade my jaws right now. What do I need for body again? I want to get to 2,500. Oh yeah, I do want to, well, boost my body size. And now I just look weird. Weirder, I guess. I wonder how much damage my charge does. 3. Come on. There we go. Still need the long neck for the, for this, because then I can just stand there and attack. Whereas I lunge if I don't have a long neck. I really hope that guy who's doing the essentially spiritual successor to E.V.O does well with it. Because of the demo I played, it looked like it was going to be good. A lot more platformy. Like, this game, now that I'm playing it again, is very flat. I mean, yeah, there were those stairs and the pillars that I had to go across. Hey, lucky sevens. But otherwise, the majority of the levels, once you get out of the water, are really flat. I mean, some of them will have, like, hill cliff stuff that you can jump on in the background, but you don't have to most of the time to get through it. And it just feels a little odd now that I've realized it. Okay, I'm almost back up to 1,500. And we'll see how my jaws handle then. Legit one step away from actually being able to hurt it. There. Okay. Fierce jaws. That's interesting. Still took me 3 bites to kill it. I guess those guys just automatically take 3 hits at minimum. Like, they don't even recognize that they're being attacked until that 3rd hit, and then they're like, oh crap, I'm dead. Let's see how I do against these guys now. Whew. Okay, I just glanced up at the big screen, and apparently I'm flickery on the and it just doesn't come through in the recording. I'm gonna show you who's boss. Draco is boss. Just in time for my favorite song from Bloodstained. Ooh. Yes! I hope that faded before I could get it, but that's okay. Oh, my body isn't... I can't quite get my body up to where I want it with the rhinoceros-shaped part of it. I just gotta dodge these guys up above. And I should be home free. Because I didn't want to lose those E.V.O points I just got. Okay, onward to the next area. Domain of Balrium. Even though we escaped the Yeti, it is too hot for us mammals to survive here in the desert. These are basically proto-rhinos. There were a decent amount of E.V.O. Definitely getting me closer to my final form. Not quite. There. Nope, I need another 500. Fortunately, these guys are worth almost 100. And then, if things go alright, I might switch back to the Tyrannosaur area. Now I got a nice tough body. Legit need just one more E.V.O to devolve this neck. There we go. Now I'm a rock lion. Really? There we go. Okay, I'm going to see if I can explore a bit. Aha! I can. Domain of the Hynodon. Ah, hyenas. There's a decent amount of E.V.O too. More than decent, that was pretty good. There's a door of ice, it is too heavy to move. You can't even just slam into it either. I don't think putting a horn on helps with it either. Did these guys come back? Doesn't look like it. That's right, I've got to go around to the other side on the path that I was already going, and that will somehow break down that ice door. And probably let me into that flying city as well. The North Pole, and I got there by going south. Not quite how circumnavigation works. Drill seal. Rhinoceros jaws are not really what I want. I'm not sure about horns. I usually keep the mane. Excuse me. Actually, it's somewhat tempting to go human now. But I generally stick to the rock lion form. Domain of Mammoth. And this is actually a pretty tough battle.
We are the three brothers of the Mammoth. Even the Yeti is afraid of us. What are you? What? Well, you are part of the Yeti family, aren't you? Yeah, you should be. Hey, brothers, the enemy is here. Boom.
Next. Next. And then the last one, Mammoth Gal. Oh my, I thought the Yeti had attacked us, but it was true. The Mammoth brothers had been proud because the Yeti had not come yet. Mammoth brothers even said it would be very easy to defeat the Yeti if only they had the crystal. By the way, you are very strong. I will tell you a secret. There's a mountain in the southwest. You can find the Ice Pole Spirit there. It was said if you closed the Ice Pole, you couldn't come back to this world. Please be careful. Okay, I guess I can. Let's see if she gives me anything. There's some tertiary sexual characteristics, as TV tropes would put it. Oh yeah, she gives me the same as the others. In that she's got pink fur, even though that doesn't make any sense for a, yeah, it doesn't make any sense for a species to evolve pink fur. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the rock lion for now. Oh, apparently I had to go back the way I came. Oh well. And back around the world, and now I can go to the flying city. 'Cause that's where I have to go to knock down the ice door thing. I wonder if I'll make it through this before... Oop. Ha ha ha. Here comes the slave. Hello, welcome to almost the end of the stream. I know things can not work out to be here for the rest of it, but I'm actually playing music off my phone because the music in the game is basically this. Over and over and over. So, I'm playing music from a different game instead. Another fool is coming. Fools. Ooh, 3 in 1 bite. Booyaka. I don't have to eat all of them, but I want to. Yeah, I forget. In this game, everything respawns as soon as it goes off screen. Yeah. Especially since I'm assaulting a castle, and this music is from a game where you're assaulting a castle. So it's the soundtrack for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Yeah, triple kill again. And a critical meat. Just keep storing up E.V.O points. Yeah. It's very hard to make that jump, especially if you don't know what's coming. I do remember that much from this game. So I think the last time I played E.V.O was like 16 years ago or so. Whoop. Missed that jump. Maybe a little later than 16. Possibly 12. Either way, it's been a long, long time. Dang it. Can't quite get a running start because that guy keeps respawning. Oh, a green crystal. Eat that. Because that will let me fly through this place. Dang it. There. I think I'm going in circles. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Well, have a good morrow. Or a good night, whichever is applicable. I've only got about 10 minutes left in this stream anyway. Oh, lovely, back outside. I'll stick with the rock line. I keep thinking I'm gonna evolve into a human, but nope. Okay, let's see if I can do it right this time. Nope, jumped too soon. In that case, time to fly. Dang it. There. Dang it. Ah, no, bad timing. I wanted to see what was in that top teleporter. Oh. That is apparently what was in the top teleporter. The bottom teleporter. Oh, maybe. Let's see if I go in, and then go in. Oop, I'm in a different location. I'm in the middle teleporter when I do that. Yeesh, maybe I should queue up the Bird Palace maze. That just leads me back outside. So yeah, let's see. I think that's right. Bird Palace maze. Fort Birdman. Okay. So... that's what I'm looking for. A goes to B, B goes to F. F goes to J. Alright. I might get to the... with the help of this map, I might actually get to the place. I might actually get to the boss before I have to end the stream. So now I know that that's not what I'm supposed to do. What I should be doing is that, that, that. So that gets me to this area. Then, oh, there's a red crystal. So if I hop back in F, I wind up in J. And L leads to H, which can lead me to the boss room. Ah, but H can also lead me to the red crystal that I just noted on the map. So I'm going to do that first. So I'm in J. And I want to go... wrong button. I want to go this way. So that leads me to the H porter. and then hacks back through that to D. And there, that transforms me into... wait, I forgot. It transforms me into an elephant, which is worthless on this stage, because it can barely jump. I have made a terrible mistake. But you know what, I'm gonna pop this in and just name it Ellie. That's I, which leads to K. Oh, wow. I actually made it to here, which leads to the boss room ages ago. But then I turned around. And it's the Bird King. Come on, you vulgar creature. I am Bird King, the boss of the Bird Man. I am the leader of a great tribe that has continued to evolve, though we lost many people by the falling asteroids. Listen to me. This is an age of intelligence. Creatures beneath us still stick to changing their bodies for strength, but they will remain stupid. We had a sage who came from the universe. Using the crystal he gave us, we will rule the world the way the dinosaurs couldn't. Finally, we will start a journey to the universe. Would you like to join us? This time I'm actually going to... you know what? I'm going to end the episode on this choice. Which apparently has no musical accompaniment. Because just like with the Tyrosaur, it will simply show you what happens when you join them, and then pop you back to where you left off. Or pop you back off to the outside of the level where you made the decision, which means I'd have to go through the whole thing again. So by making it a suspend point, I'll be able to start the next stream for E.V.O at the choice, show you the thing, and then just pick up the suspend point. So, that's it for this stream. Be back again at the next one, where presumably I'll finish this game. Don't know yet though. But till the next, live well.